Welcome to our morning flow training. All right. Yeah. Oh. Let's get the timer started. Your time lapse on. Okay. Welcome everyone to flow training, 60 minutes. This is gonna be awesome. Good to see you, Emil, Mo, Pete, everybody. And welcome guys. Thanks for joining me today. If you have the opportunity, drop what you're doing and join us for practice. And if not, you can always watch this over again and do the morning practice with us. We're going to be doing 4 parts in our 60-minute flow training, 44 moves. First part is going to be increasing the energy flow. Second part is going to get into strength and endurance. And third part, we're going to go and do some stretching, some yoga, followed by breathing and a short meditation. You guys ready? You don't need any equipment. You just need to have small space and yourself. All right? Let's get going. Start off with some hops. I don't even know which way to face now. Now that everybody's all around. So when you're doing hops, exhale through your nose every time you come down. So this stuff will come out. And when it does, blow it out. That's the reason we're doing hops. You want to empty out and open up your nostrils, get your breathing, get your oxygen to flow. So if you have things that's clogged up in your nose, and I know why I got things clogged up in my nose. I only ate like 2 pizzas and some box of cookies and cheesecake that Natalia made last night. That's all. And then went to bed. So what happens, your stuff get clogged up, which is why we're standing here bouncing. So this way we can open up the energy systems inside the body. So now we're gonna do some lower body tapping. So you can go ahead and tap with your hands open and a slap. You can go with a closed fist. And you can go as hard as you like or as soft as you like. And go to all the areas that you can reach. And if you can't reach it comfortably, then don't worry about it. So doing this tapping here is opening up oxygen flow, blood flow, getting to all of the meridians in this area of your body, getting everything to flow, increasing circulation. And also it's massaging and releasing tension in your muscles. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and go to some lower back massage. Also getting our kidneys. Now we're gonna move forward. And now let's go to our stomach. This is a great move for your digestion. Getting rid of cramps and gas. Now we're going to move to the side. And now we're going to move our way up towards the chest, getting into the lungs. You guys are used to doing like the Tarzan. Should we do a Tarzan?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's give a loud Tarzan or Jane roar. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Oh! Woo! All right, let's go to the left part of the chest. Oh, that was funny. And now let's go to the right. Now left arm up, and we're gonna go down the side. And now let's go to the left side of the neck and work our way down towards the left side of the traps, down to the shoulders, all the way down the back of the left arm. Making our way all the way down and then back up the inside of your left arm. Okay, now right arm in the air. Let's go all the way down. And now let's come back up. Let's go to the right side of the neck. The traps. Down the shoulder. Back of the right arm. All the way down. So not only are we using our hand as a massaging tool, even the process of massaging is working our body. Now let's go to our head. Take a deep breath. So we're gonna work our way towards the back of the head, taking our time. Opening up the circulation in our brain. And so we'll make our way back to the back of the head, top of the neck. And now let's bring in the same motion with our hands. And let's go to the side of the head. And let's come around now to our ears. And moving our hands on top of the face. Light massage on the face here. And now we're going to bring our hands down a little bit towards our cheek. Now our jaw. And top of the mouth. And we're going to work our hands back up, back to the top of the head. Okay. Now we're going to do up and down breathing. Head goes up, in through the nose. Head goes down, exhale through the mouth. We're going to do about 30 times. And also, try to close your teeth. Close your teeth and you can have a restricted air a little bit when you come out, like this. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, let's begin. All right, let's take one big deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath. Now let's go and do neck rotations. 7 both directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax your neck. 5. Relax your shoulders. 6, 7, and other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Now, keeping your breath held if you can, turn to the left and right. And if you have to breathe out, go ahead also. We are opening up all the circulation and flow in the neck. And now go ahead and exhale. All right. Now, let's go ahead and rub our hands together. Let's bring some energy, some chi into our hands. Right now, go into longevity exercises. Let's start off placing it on our nose, and let's go up and down the side of the nose. Opening up the nostrils, opening up the pathways to allow more air to come in. Earlier we were doing the breathing. Now we are physically rubbing and opening up the nose channels. And now we're going to work our way around to the eyes, massage around the eyes and the direction of your eyebrows. And let's release any tension around the eyes. Let's stimulate the sensitive part, the sensitive skin around the eyes. Remove wrinkles, smooth out the skin. Now we're going to place our hands over our ears, press down. Here's a little tip, pressing down on the outer cartilage, not so much on the inside, more on the outer than the inside. Press down and rotate. And other direction. Now fix your hair. I only do that when I'm on camera. If not, my hair will be out to here and I just keep going because nobody's watching. Hands on top of your nose, press down. And let's now go into a circular motion. And other direction, loosening up our cartilage.
Yes.
These guys are making fun of me because I was saying cartridge. Okay, now rub our hands together. Let's bring some more energy in. We're gonna make a knuckle, place it on top of our temple, press down for 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Hold, last time, release. Press under your nose, above your lip, right here in this space. Hold down for 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Hold, last time, and release. Hands on our hips. We're gonna look up. We're gonna do eye circles. Let's look all the way around, all the way down to the edge and back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to do tongue circles. 12 times both directions, all the way to the edge of the mouth. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your tongue burns more when you're laughing when you're doing this, so don't laugh when you're doing this. And if you do this for a little while, you'll be just as talented like me and be able to speak too. All right, let's go and do some warm wrists up. Yep. Side effects of doing tongue circles. Your next words may not come out the best. Start. Arm down, drop. Ready? Let's do it. So when you're doing drop down arms, exhale through your nose every time you drop down. Drop down your body by coming down, bending your knees, putting the pressure on your heel so you can drive the energy up and down the energy highway, which is your spine. All right, let's do some heart openers. Exhale when you close. Inhale when you open. You can let the inhale happen through your nose or mouth. And also you can practice your 1-point focus to make this now into a moving meditation. 1-point focus is where you find something to look at, to focus, without blinking or looking away. Doing so will help let go of thoughts and still the mind. So I'm gonna look at this tree here in front of me. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a twist. So start off with a low twist. Exhaling on each side, through the nose, or every other side. Every side is pretty quick, it'll sound like this. And every other side will be like this. See, there's still stuff coming out. So when things are coming out, here's a little tip. Don't put it back in. Hey, you know how people go, oh, I got snot coming out. And they suck it all in. No, your body's trying to get rid of it. That's like you trying to take a poop, but you suck in your poop. It's like your nostrils taking a poop. Except if your nostril is having poop coming out, you need to go see a doctor. So, let it out. So now we go into a mid-twist. Our hands go up a little higher towards our chest, shoulders, and arms. And our hands in the back is hitting our kidneys. And the tip with the twist is to use the 1-point focus, look at something, so this way you're not doing this. That's another move, but that's not what we're doing today. So looking straight and twisting your body, and that's allowing your arms to move. So we're not doing this, we're twisting our body. Let's go higher in the twist. So now the same thing. Our hands are now reaching towards our collarbone, our traps, and our neck. And the goal here is to teach your body how to let go of tension. When you let go of tension, your body can completely relax. And when you know how to relax on demand, anytime you get frustrated, you get stressed, and your body tenses up, you can let go of it on command. You don't ever have to hold on to that tension. You don't have to hold on to the anger, the stress, the frustration. You let it go the moment it happens. So it doesn't influence your day, or sometimes even your week. Okay, so now we're gonna go into some side-to-side hips. And this is even a faster exhale. You're going to be exhaling through your nose on every side. this is increasing mobility for your hips and keeping them loose, while at the same time we are massaging our thighs, our glutes. Now let's bring our hands towards the front, keeping the breathing and also keeping the side to side with hips. Now we're just taking advantage of massaging more of our front thighs. Okay, now let's go and do a kidney. Actually, no, we're gonna do hip circles. I almost forgot. So now, we're gonna go and make a circle onto the ground with our hips. And you can do the same thing with your knees and also your feet. We're now making all of our joints on our lower body more fluid, increasing even more mobility. We're also training our balance, making our body also more agile. If people practice this every day, they will never run into problems with moving, ever. And now let's go the other way around. And sometimes you can even find a good rhythm. And when you do, you will be going off the heels and off the ball and off the heels and off the ball. So one of the principles that we teach here in flow training is your best changes at every moment. So you just do the best you can. Let's do a kidney bounce. Top of the wrist on top of the kidney. And go ahead and bounce and exhale every time you bounce. And here's a tip. You can link your fingers together like this. So this way it helps prevent your hand from sliding. And as your hand starts to slide down, it's also okay because you're also massaging your lower back. So now we got our hands on our waist, make a small waist, continue to bounce and breathe out. We're now doing an intestine massage. We're going in deep. We are massaging now the intestines, digestive tracts. And now you can go around the little area here. You can go a little higher to where you're on the bottom of your rib, or you can even go all the way down where you're underneath your belly button. Wherever you feel like you want to move, you want to massage. Maybe there is gas, maybe there is food, maybe there's something that needs to be moved. So just like fasting, how we're clearing out our body, we are physically using our hands to clear out the intestine areas here. Okay, now let's go into some arm circles. Exhaling when we come down and dropping the body down and coming back up. Okay, let's go the other direction. The tip here on arm circles, make sure your circles are comfortable. If you are straining your shoulders, if you are straining your neck, then take it easy, go slower, or go smaller circles. Or you can just simply relax and just take a break. What I was saying earlier, we always do the best we can, but our best changes at every moment because there are so many variables that determine how your performance will be every day. Maybe you're feeling strong today because you got a lot of rest. Maybe you're feeling weak today because you trained really hard and today you're sore. Maybe you have a lot going on in your life and your performance isn't as high. Maybe you're on vacation. And so this way, everything is easy. You don't have to worry about anything. There's so many moving parts in our life. And okay, moving on. Power-ups. Hands up in the air. We're gonna hop. We're gonna make this sound whoo, coming from our dantian with as much force and power as we can. Good job, guys. We are done with part one. Your energy is flowing. You're completely warmed up. Now let's go into part two. We're gonna be doing body weight training, strength and endurance. First exercise is push-ups. And, all right. I saw somebody ran to a rush now. Are we gonna give a break? Take a break if you need. If not, let's go and get started. All right. Because we're halfway in already, so we're gonna go a little longer in push-ups today. Take your time. This is a good time now to focus on the training principle of no judgment, don't compete, and don't compare. All that does is take you out of the present moment. Takes away your energy, takes away your focus. When you realize that you're always doing the best you can, so your best changes at every moment based on the variables of life. Now you can just relax, you can enjoy more, and you start to have a more positive association to your practice. That brings us to another training principle. Let's go into prone cobras. So go ahead, put your stick. Hands together, feet together, thumbs up in the air. Open it up on my count. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2 together. 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 And continue at this speed. Hold 2 together. So the next thing I was going to talk about is max 70% effort. When you give 100%, it is very difficult to do it every single morning. And also, you don't have as much fun. You get really sore. It's easier to get injured. But the most important thing is it's very tough. Okay, let's do some burpees. But if you were to do 70% effort, you still get the results, but your practice becomes more enjoyable. And when it becomes more enjoyable, you feel like doing it every day. And instead of caring about the results, you simply just care about getting it in every day. And you let your body naturally progress, which it always will. Your body will always adapt to whatever stimulus you give it. All it takes is repetition. Let's do some pike push-ups. Downward dog. Head lowers between hands and push backwards. This now brings us to another training principle: breathing with movement. Find the rhythm between how you're moving and your breath. Remain as calm and relaxed as you can. Let's go and do some squats. And sink in your breathing along with the way you move. This way, when the two are in harmony, you use the least amount of energy to do the movements you want to do. No matter if it's something like doing squats or exercising, or if it's something even more extreme, or if it's something even more relaxing. The more you move, the more oxygen your body needs. So the less you move, the less oxygen your body needs. So it's important to practice syncing your breath and movement together. If you're doing something like this, where you have high difficulty, high challenge, let's go into a lunge. So you've been practicing a lot and your skill set is high, and you sync in your breath with your movement, you now can enter into flow state. Where you stop being aware of yourself. Action and awareness merges together. Super and present moment. Remember to relax. Stay as calm as you can. Even if your body is working hard, but you and the rest of your body can relax. Tense only what is needed to do each movement. I'm going to do some leg raises. When you teach your body how to relax, even if you are in a stressful situation, like in the middle of doing these exercises, you are training your stress resiliency, your ability to let go of stress. It's not being able to handle more stress. That happens naturally. You're able to let go of stress. So right now, this exercise is creating stress for the body, and now you have an opportunity to let go simultaneously by only tensing what is needed to do the movement and relaxing everything else. Get up on your feet. Now let's go and run in place. An example of being calm and relaxed is right now when you're running. A lot of your body needs to stay relatively tense, but you can start to loosen up areas. Your core will probably be pretty tight. You know one area that does not need to be tight? Your face. Imagine if somebody was running like this. Had to turn away, show these guys. All right, now let's do some jumps. So there's no reason to tense up the face. That's probably the first area that you want to learn to relax and stay calm.
Every time.
Okay, let's come down for a plank. Steven there asked me yesterday why my plank is so high. He goes, Mike, why is your plank so high? You know what I told him? 'Cause I'm tired. That's it. I think he was expecting some special form or technique. No, I'm just tired. So, if you want good form, you want to keep your back straight, like a board. If you're tired, you can just do this. Mike, why is your plank so low? Okay, good job guys. We are done with part 2. We're now going into part 3. Everything is super easy from here. Now let's do some stretching, some yoga. So we're gonna close our eyes, get into a forward fold, feet in front of us. Start to slow down our breath. Let's reach for our toes, our ankles, or our knees. And let's make our way down. You can point your toes towards you if you can. Chest down, back straight, if possible. And if not, don't worry about any of it. Just lean forward. Okay, let's go ahead and open our legs up. Let's go down the middle. So remember, it is more important to relax and maybe not go an inch or two farther than to be tense and strain and go as far as you can. Goal is to teach our bodies how to relax, how to be calm. And so stretch as far as you can stay relaxed. If you have tension, it's okay. You're supposed to feel tension. But when you're not able to relax and let go on the inside, that's when you want to take it back just a little until you're able to get to that place where you're able to relax, you're able to stay calm. And over time, you'll be able to stretch deeply and be relaxed at the same time, or feel a tremendous amount of strain and tension, but still be able to relax at the same time. Okay, let's go ahead and come up and let's do. That's a good time to connect with the breath. Let go of any thoughts. And just connect to that calmness and that relaxation inside the body. And focus on letting go deep. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Left leg stretch. And to make it more challenging, point the toes towards your face or your body. Even become more square. Straighten out your chest and back and come down. But again, while proper form is good, but as you stretch and just practice and do the best you can, you will become more flexible, you will become more stronger, and your form will naturally start to get better. Too many people focus on doing perfect form and they become discouraged when they can't do it. Let's go and do a side bend to the right. Right hand reaches over to the left inner thigh. Left hand comes over into a side bend towards your right foot, ankle, or knees. And you can point your elbow or your left armpit towards the sky. Some right left side of the body towards the sky more. See, that's the thing. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Side bend to the left. Left hand reaches over to the left inner thigh. Right hand reaches over towards the towards the left foot, ankle, or knees. Your right armpit faces the sky for a deeper stretch. See, the thing about having perfect form is as we get stronger, or in this case, more flexible. Let's go into a pigeon. Right leg bent, left leg straight, and point your toes back towards your shins and come down for pigeon. And as you become more flexible, it's much easier to correct the form or to get the form to be more and more proper. So every time when we increase in flexibility or increase in strength, our posture and the way we do our movements start to evolve. Suddenly we find it a little more easier now to do the harder position or the harder movement. If we look at perfect form, most of the time it's a little more difficult, a little more harder to have it done perfectly, for example. Let's go ahead and switch. Pigeon on the opposite leg, left leg bent, right leg straight. Left toe reaching back towards the shin. And because the perfect form is more difficult, look at it as a progression. You do the best you can, even if your form is not perfect. Just take it easy. As your body becomes stronger, as you become more flexible, your form naturally increases. Just as long as you have the intention to do good form. With that in mind, your form increases and gets better as you become stronger and more flexible. But doing it this way gives people more permission to do the best they can. Let's go ahead and lay on top of our back. Let's go into a spinal twist. Let's take the right knee. Let's bring it over to the left side of the ground. Knee touches the ground. Then you turn your body and your head to the right. Daily practice, daily workouts. It's all about just getting it done every morning, every day. But a lot of times people feel that if they aren't doing it perfectly, if their form is not perfect, then they aren't doing a good job. And so it discourages them to want to continue. So let's go ahead and switch sides. Left knee goes to the right side of the ground. Spinal twist. Knee touches the ground first. Turn the head and body to the left. So when people can have permission to do things with bad form, do things with a lot of modifications, they're not perfect at anything. They just simply do the best they can. They're giving them the opportunity to try and to train. And that's how they progress. One day their form will be perfect. And their moves will be progressive. Let's go into a double knee to chest. Take both knees, bring it to the chest, wrap your arms around your legs, holding at the elbows or at the wrists or at the knees. Point your toes back, knees together. Point your chin towards your knees to flatten out the back of your neck. Try to eliminate gaps between your legs and body to create a small, tight ball. And remember to breathe. Okay, let's go ahead and lay in Shavasana, relaxing the legs and arms. We're going to stay in this position for about 7 to 10 seconds. Now we're going to finish up the practice with a plow. Let's raise our legs behind our head, feet together, knees together. And if you can touch the ground with your feet, next thing to do is point your toes towards your head. Remember, you can use your hands and elbows to support your back if you need. Last thing to do is lock out the knees. Relax the body. Remember, tense only what is needed. Stay loose and calm everywhere else. Now slowly lower our legs gently onto the ground. Nice and easy. Now go ahead and close your eyes if your eyes hasn't been closed yet. We're now done with part 3. We're moving into part 4. We're going to do some breathing and a little meditation. So we're going to start off with 3 minutes of breathing. We're going to inhale through our mouth and exhale through our mouth, focusing on the inhale, letting the exhale happen naturally. First minute, we're going to go slow. Second minute, we're going to go a little faster. Our breath is a little more shallow, not as deep. Third minute, we're going to go even faster and quicker breaths, less deep. At the end of the 3 minutes, we're going to do an exhale hold and an inhale hold. Exhale hold, we're going to exhale all of our breath and hold our breath for as long as we can. Inhale hold, we're going to take one big inhale through our mouth and then hold our breath again as long as we can. Okay, and let's begin. Keep breathing. I breathe a little extra loud for you guys to hear the breath. Now let's go a little faster and a little less deep. All right, now let's go a little bit faster and a little less. All right, let's take one slow, deep inhale through the mouth. And exhale deeply. Exhale until no air is left in the body. Now hold your breath as long as you can. Stay calm. Relax. Every moment that goes by, your body is sinking deeper and deeper into the ground. Your thoughts drifted away as you feel your body melting into the ground, becoming more calm, more relaxed. If a thought comes up saying that you should breathe, see if you can count to 10 before taking in that breath through the mouth. Your body will be able to hold its oxygen much longer than what your mind will think. And when you have to take that breath because you cannot hold it any longer, that's when you take one big deep inhale through the mouth and then hold your breath for as long as you can again in the same manner. The more calm you are, the longer you can hold your breath. And the more calm and relaxed you are, the closer you can push the threshold to that feeling that you are all feeling right now, or have just felt, as your body goes every moment without oxygen. That feeling of death. And as we walk and get closer and closer to that feeling, on an exhale hold or even an inhale hold, do your best to stay relaxed as you slowly move towards that feeling. And the more you can dance with that feeling, the stronger your will becomes. And you start to chip away at that block of fear. Because there is no fear inside that is bigger than the fear of death. Not just psychological fear, physical fear. And when we can dance with this feeling, when we are doing our breath retention, we are starting to overcome and conquer the biggest fear that we can face in our life. That fear of physical death in the body. And as you finish up and you are done with your breath retention, keeping your eyes closed, slowly make your way to a seated position. And once you're done with your retention and you're in the seated position, we're now going to go into Our second breathing exercise. 50 deep inhales through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, focusing on the inhale, letting the exhale happen naturally. And then we will do a inhale hold, where we take one deep inhale through our nose, and then hold our breath as long as we can in the same manner. Okay, let's begin. Now let's take one big deep inhale through the nose. Hold our breath for as long as we can without breathing out. Now, as you're finishing up your breath retention, before going into a short meditation, we're just going to take a moment, bring our awareness to the inside of our body, and just connect to the calmness and the relaxation that you're feeling right now. And remember that being calm, being relaxed, being at ease is our natural state of being. And every time when we do our morning practice, we are getting more familiar with the feeling of calmness and relaxation in the body. We're getting our body more familiar, being at ease, having our body operate in harmony inside. And the more familiar we are with being calm and relaxed, the more often we will feel it throughout the day. And soon, we will return to our natural state of being, always being calm and being relaxed. And when life happens, and we get stressed or frustrated in moments, we can easily find our way back into the state of calmness and relaxation. And doing so, our body is always in harmony. Our body is happy and at peace, and our mind can too. Many people wonder, how do I stop the thoughts in my mind? And the answer is calm and relax the body. And your mind will start to calm and relax too. So now with that intention, let's go ahead and sit in meditation for a few minutes in silence. And now, if you like to remain in meditation, feel free to do so. Whenever you're ready, and thank you for joining me today in our practice.